brand new workout, and the workout is called
Tybo Energy!
Tybo Energy. Are you guys ready to get down and show me your energy today?
Billy Blanks is internationally recognized for creating his revolutionary fitness system, Tybo, a combination of boxing, kickboxing, and various martial art moves set to music. In addition to his 7th degree black belt in Taekwondo, Billy has also earned 36 gold medals in international karate competitions. But Billy Blanks is not just about physical fitness. Today, he travels the globe to share his inspirational story and to encourage people to achieve optimal health in mind, body, and most importantly, in spirit.
Energy. Bend over, left leg kicks first. Back, pull it down.
Good to have you with me. Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
How did you come up with the idea of Tybo?
You know what happened is my wife is the one that took off on first. Like I was working myself out in the basement, and then one day she came down and she watched, and I said, hey, I got this new exercise I've been working on. Let me show you. So I started teaching her, and she likes aerobics. And she said, Billy, if you can take that and you can combine karate and boxing and all this stuff together with music, women like aerobics, I guarantee you they'll come in there and take your class, because she started seeing the lower extremities of her body change.
Wow.
And when she saw that, she said, Billy, you need to introduce this to women. It's a good way for them to learn a form of self-defense and get in shape at the same time. So I did it with her, and then I went to her hair salon, and I went in and I talked to the women. I said, I got this new exercise. I have a karate studio on the 3rd floor. If you let me show you this, I guarantee you'll see a big difference. So they all came up. I taught them like a half-an-hour class, and they liked it. And they said, Billy, can you teach this a couple days a week to us at lunchtime? I said, sure. You guys come up. I'll be more than happy to do it. So I started teaching them, and then the next thing you know, they started going out telling people, and then people started coming in the studio. That's when I was living in Boston. And then from there, I got an opportunity to go to Arizona to help raise money for the Indian reservation with Catherine Bach. And I said, hey, I got this new exercise I'd like to show you. It's called Tybo. And she says, okay. So I started showing her how to do it, and I became her private trainer, and then all of a sudden, she saw a difference in her attitude.
You developed quite a star list.
Yes, sir.
You really have quite a star list. I'm not going to take time to, it would take a long time to get through that list. That started in your studio in Boston?
Started in my studio in Boston with Catherine Bach.
Yeah.
And then from there, it moved to California.
But that just kept growing?
It kept growing.
And by the time you went to Arizona, in Boston at least, you were pretty well known.
I was pretty well known in the martial arts circuit.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of the entertainment circuit too. But I really didn't get known into the entertainment circuit until I moved out here to LA.
What prompted you to move here?
Catherine Bach, she said, Billy,
okay.
You should come out to California. I believe that you can help a lot of people, because a lot of people are looking to get themselves in good shape. And your method of training would help a lot of people.
Back in Boston, could you possibly imagine, Billy, what this was going to be like today?
As a kid, I had a vision, had a dream, but you never know. See, as a kid and as an adult, most people don't know how big God is. And I truly believe when you're doing things for the right reason to help somebody, God steps in and he makes things blow up and take off. So I believe, yes, I had a dream that one day I wanted to be able to train. Like I would always say this out loud, before I even got to Boston. I would always say, one day I want to train Sugar Ray Leonard. One day I want to train Shaquille O'Neal. One day I want to be able to work with all these top athletes, That was my goal in life. And one day I said, I want to be able to train the United States Armed Forces. I want to be able to teach hand-to-hand combat. I used to say all those things out loud. And one day I said, I want to be in the movies. I want to do like Bruce Lee did, Those are things I spoke out of my mouth. And I truly believe when you speak those things out your mouth and you truly believe in your heart that if it takes hard work and you stay focused, you can obtain those goals. And I never thought it would, who'd ever think it would take off and be gigantic and big like this? I just truly believe that, if you reach out and you help somebody and they take it.
It brings up a good point. You said my goal was to help people. That's a good heart. That starts with a good heart. It starts before money. It starts before personal acclaim. It starts with a goal that people can grab hold to and identify with pretty quickly. But it starts with a good heart.
I truly believe that. I think I truly believe it started with a lot of integrity. My parents, it came from my mother and my dad. My mother and my dad always said, keep your integrity. Nothing in life comes easy. Hard work pays off. And don't be selfish in what you do, And through that, it carried over into what I do in life. And my goal was I wanted to be able to come up with an exercise that would help the world. And I wanted the world to know the truth about physical fitness. There's no easy way to do it. And most people were looking for easy ways and easy things to do. And there's no easy thing in life, even to be successful. There's nothing easy.
You talked about your mother and your father. Sounds like you had good roots early on
Yes.
to build all this on, so you had a pretty solid foundation on which you could build the rest of your career in Tae Bo and whatever else you're doing.
I truly believe that through watching my mom, watching my dad, and how my father never left us, you know, like we have 15 brothers and sisters, you know, and usually in the ghetto, sometimes in the black culture, the husband usually leaves because of the pressure of not being able to take care of the family. It comes upon them and they just take off, you know. I'm not saying all of them do that, but most of us do, you know. And so my father he stuck it out, you know. Everything that we got, even him having 10 boys, he got us each a car. It wasn't the best car, but he would take a car that was a junk car, put a new engine in it, and he would supply it to us. And he would show us that, and if you work hard, you can get anything that you ever want out of life. Even though we were poor, I never knew that we were poor because my father always supplied our needs.
14 brothers and
I
sisters?
got 10 brothers and 9 brothers, I'm the 10th, and 5 sisters.
You were poor, and yet probably never missed a meal.
Never missed a meal, never missed shoes, never missed having anything. My father always supplied our needs, you know. It wasn't, I would say we wasn't rich, like when you look at what you think rich people are, but we were rich in heart, rich in spirit, and rich in love, you know. And to me, that taught me integrity. That taught me when I came out with Tae Bo, my goal was to help somebody. I didn't even think about the money. My goal was to be able to get an exercising program that would reach the heart of a person. And I truly believe because Tae Bo reached the heart of people, that's why it's still here today. It's not a fad. Most people look at exercising programs that come out for 2 months and they go away. Tae Bo's been around for 25 years and people are still doing their exercise. Well, you know, my wife, I say my wife is my spinal cord. I always say without her, I can't walk. You know, and I truly believe that she's the big part of the reason why Tae Bo has taken off too. It's not just me or myself, it's both of us together.